Hello, today I'm going to be sharing 14 images generated by DALL-E 2. If you don't know, DALL-E 2 is a product that OpenAI announced earlier this week. It's a multimodal AI model they're starting to release. You basically enter text and it can generate images for you. I'm going to be sharing 14 images that I really liked that I'm finding on Twitter. So this one right here, the description is a robot hand painting a self-portrait on a canvas. So this is all they had to do. They entered this text prompt, and this is the image it generated. Notice how meta it is that this was generated by AI. Next we have children's room with a view at the space with stars and planets behind the window. Notice the details in this, the feasibility, the color palette. These are all things it came up with just with this description. This description was entered and it generated this image. I'm still mind blown realizing this. This is something perhaps you'd see inside of a children's book for illustrations. Next we have an astronaut surfing on a sea turtle over a rainbow, past planets in space, digital art. This one's by David. Again, I love the colors, I love the details here. All the different planets, and just the fact that it was even able to understand this description and make something like this. Very fun. Next we have, I've always wanted to be a cool panda riding a skateboard. I guess this was they didn't include the description, but I'm assuming it's cool panda riding a skateboard in Santa Monica. Notice the glasses and the detail of the fur, and then the hat is backwards too to indicate that it's a really cool panda. And then of course the palm trees in the back, kind of blurred. Next we have something more topical, so Ramadan vibes with DALL-E. Moss. You have some dates here. Looks like some prayer mat and beads. And of course the crescent moon. Very cool. I love the art style of all of these as well. So one of my best friends is a doctor and she secretly wants to be an astronaut doctor. So I drew her dream with DALL-E to give her some courage. So the prompt was a woman doctor in a rocket flying in space, helping astronauts, art station. Love the colors. Detail on the face, not that good this time. It's a little bit unclear, but still not bad. Here's another variation that DALL-E 2 generated. This is a different orientation with some interesting shapes in the back. This one is a little bit more clear. Very cool. This one as well. I love all the colors in all of these. Looks like a lot of red. Then we have concluding in visual form. Here are a few cherry-picked DALL-E outputs of varying quality of the prompt. Illustration, a bearded man looks in surprise at a robot artist. Now, I don't know if this is meant to be self-referential to Miles, who does legal and policy at OpenAI, but this is still a very cool set of generations. Awesome. You have a few variations, different styles, different color palettes to choose from, different, kinds of blocking, different perspectives. Very cool. Then we have a kid and a dog staring at the stars. Love the outline on this. Love the colors. Love the view and their expressions. Love their proximity to each other. Great composition in this photo. Then we have, what does the OpenAI office look like? Glad you asked. So if you don't know, one of the most famous generations from DALL-E 1, not DALL-E 2, was for the description of an armchair in the shape of an avocado. And so Peter here is joking that, the OpenAI office is just full of these avocado armchairs. And this is basically what their office looks like. It's, very cool, very popular, trendy. Like, these almost look like some cool startup office or something. Love the attention to detail, love the colors, love that it's generating these armchair-shaped things. It's got some painting, some wall hanging. I mean, this almost looks like an air freshener or something. I love the wall print, and it almost looks like it's got like a corner here. Very cool. A heroic elephant watching yesterday's sunset over the mountains in the style of synthwave. Love the boldness of this generation. I love the composition. I love that it's kind of darker, up close. I love the details around the elephant. This is a stunning, stunning piece. Next, we have a claymation of Ernest Hemingway walking in a village. This one just looks so detailed. It's shocking. The resolution and everything, the textures. Now we have Self-Portrait of AI. This is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. All very cool, all very different. And Vlad is, of course, a very successful artist, OpenAI ambassador. He's got a lot of work. He's putting out work constantly. So definitely, I can see him being excited about DALL-E 2 and putting it to good use. And then finally, we have a 35mm macro photo inside of a pothole on a highway. And I wanted to just close with this one just because, again, the resolution, the details, it's unbelievable, the stuff that DALL-E 2 is generating. So anyways, that was the last image. I'm going to have some more videos, resources coming up. I'm still myself waiting for DALL-E 2 access. I'm going to be including the links to all of these tweets and essentially the images in the description below. So make sure you check out the tweets, like them, retweet them, follow all these people. And of course, I'm going to include the link to the DALL-E 2 waitlist below. So you'll be able to at least add your name in. When they open up DALL-E 2, you'll be notified that it's available publicly. Anyways, that's the end of this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.